It is the day after the last video that I recorded, so that makes it Wednesday. It's almost around the same time. It's a little after noon, so about 24 hours later. Last night, when I was trying to sleep, I couldn't. I tried to go to bed early so that I could sleep, so I could go to the doctor's today. I'm feeling fine, so going to the doctor's was just an afterthought. Well, I'm not feeling fine, but I'm not feeling like I was, so. But, I couldn't sleep, so I called my therapist because the feelings of this particular decision were just driving me nuts. I felt, scared, confused. I couldn't shake it. No matter how much I kept telling myself, I have a job waiting for me when I leave this one, it wasn't enough to make me stop feeling that way. So finally, I called my therapist, and I asked his opinion. And he told me, basically he said, well, the job you have now is better paying, right? I said, yes. He said, it has insurance, right? I said, yes. He said, you know the job, right? I said, yes. He said, there's other jobs you're going to, it doesn't have insurance, it pays less. I said, yeah. He goes, well, why are you leaving the job? And I said, because it's making me feel this way. And he said, well, you know, that's something that we can work on. It might be the medication that's causing you to go this particular direction. So after talking with my therapist for a while, I decided that I wasn't going to quit the job. Because he wants to work with me to get better, to be able to find the root of the cause of these feelings and work through them. Because I don't know how to explain it except to say that when looking at the email, when sitting at that desk, I feel incompetent, I feel underskilled, I feel lost. I feel like I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And having that feeling all day long is eating away at me. I can only fake it for so long before I have to stop. So, people keep saying, well, it's the mental illness, it's a mental illness. Well, if that's true, then how come I haven't been this way the entire time? If it was the depression, how come I haven't constantly felt like this? The only thing that's changed is the stupid fucking medication that I'm on. What is it, making me aware of how fucked up I am? And that's what I'm being told. I'm being told that the medication is helping me become aware of how I feel. It just happens to be that the things that I'm feeling are not positive, so that's supposed to be a good thing. So by taking medication, I'm finding out just how fucked up of a person I am. Which doesn't make sense to me. I thought medication was supposed to make you better. Well, it is making you better. Is it? When I was ignorant to exactly how I felt, I didn't feel incompetent. I didn't feel worthless. I didn't feel like I couldn't do the damn job. I didn't feel like I was just lost. But I'm feeling that because of the fucking medication I'm taking. So they want to change the medication amount, which I did this morning because my therapist told me to call my psychiatrist, and I called my psychiatrist and I talked to her, and she had me go back down to 2 milligrams of Abilify rather than 5. I don't know. My therapist also said, can you take the rest of the week off? I said, I don't know. So I called John, my boss, and I asked him, and he said, well, you're going to need a doctor's note for that. I said, okay. So I called back my therapist and said, look, he needs a doctor's note, so you're going to have to write a note for me telling him that I need to take the rest of the week off. So that's where I'm going now. I'm going to my therapist's office to get the note so that I can take that to John and say, here you go, John. Here's the note you asked for. When I told John that I wanted to resign, he wasn't angry. he was caught off guard, but he wasn't angry. But he kept asking me, you should really just think about what you're doing. I said, I have thought about it. He goes, look, just do me a favor. Give me one more day. Just think about it for another day. It doesn't have to be one day. You can think about it until Monday. But just take some time and think about what you're doing here. Because if things turn around and it turns out, that there's medication or something, then you're going to be in a situation where you're going to kick yourself in the butt because you threw away a perfectly good situation because you were depressed. This isn't depression. What I feel isn't depression. I know depression. I've been depressed a long, long time. This isn't depression. I don't know what the fuck this is. What mental illness makes you feel like you're incompetent? Which one makes you feel like you're worthless? Because whatever it is, that's what I got, and that's what I need to be treated for. So that's what's going on with me. I'm not going to take the driver job. I'm going to stick with this one. And hopefully figure out how to fix whatever it is that's broken. So that I can continue to work, collect a paycheck, and then eventually get a better job.